back with another video. Don't mind that I look like a child. I just woke up. It happens. You look like a child when you wake up. I know. Today we're doing a 6-part reaction to 8 teams sent to view Natataranta question mark. That was really bad. LITZ, Cignature AURORA, JUZIM Tańdaý, the Rampage from Exile Tribe 100 Degrees, and DNA TUMANDY QALA. That was, I'm so sorry for butchering a lot of that, but those shoes look too big for him. Okay. Is this an ad? This feels like a shoe ad. Ooh. Are these competitors from that show? Because I know Hive is having a new boy group debut show called Howling? I don't remember. But are these like songs they're releasing by groups called and Team and things like that? Are these like the competitors trying to debut? So in a weird way, am I helping them get votes to debut by watching? I don't know. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Whoever made this choreography had way too much fun with some of the quote-unquote stunt moves. Ooh. A mashup of this with Ready for Love would be really good. Yeah. Ready for Love Monster, I think. Oh.
Gotta tell ya.
Hey. I feel like the camera helps make this feel more dynamic because I don't know if it would feel as dynamic if it was a still camera. But can you all hear what I hear? Like, matcha, ready for love, ready for love. But I'm trying to figure out who that is. It's a boy group. It's not Blackpink's Ready for Love, that's for sure. I think it could be Monsta X or 17 or EXO who sings that song. But I think that would be a very good mashup with this. I feel like the energy of this group is okay. I don't think they're like super drawing me in personally. I felt like I was just watching, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, ooh, wow, fantastic. It was just very much like, very good, cute. So I think that's something that I found interesting about this group. I do wish that they could have done a little bit more, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, again, these are contestants of a show, and so I can't expect it to feel at the level that I feel for like very big boy groups that I listen to. So I'm trying to also keep that in mind to be fair to the group and like their beginnings as an idol group basically. But up next is Natataranta LITZ. That was so hard to read. She says it at the beginning. Oh my gosh, it's a girl group? Ooh. Huh? this is P-pop, isn't it? We'll find out. Oh no, not the girls. It feels, it's not superimposed. They're definitely just in a floor, like a moving floor space, but it feels superimposed and also like not real. I don't know why. I hate the puff ball hands though. It also feels soft, the song. Like it's not hitting as hard as I thought it should be. Okay, obsessing over a boy, got it, and he's probably not a good guy. I don't know how this is gonna be 6 minutes though. Like it doesn't feel like a song that could be 6 minutes. Okay, so the group is called LITZ. This part's kind of funny, I'm sorry. It's giving the girls from America's Next Top Model trying to model on like that water challenge. I also find it fascinating, like I feel like most of the members don't give edgy. Like they give more like they could do not a cutesy concept, but like I don't know if they give edgy girl group. Is that Bianca or Blanca? Yumi, Ashley, Fatima. Oh my god, Heart? Your name is Heart? Oh my gosh, no, not that dress. Why did they do that to you? Yeah, I don't know. It's not feeling as edgy as I would wish. Okay. Even at the end, okay, this is just behind the scenes, but it feels a little bit like at that last scene, the member who was wearing the asymmetrical dress, it felt she's too cutesy for that concept because she smiled very happily and it felt very like separating of the, I feel like the topic, the genre, and the actual artist. Like I feel like if you're trying to be edgy, you have to try to keep it throughout the video, and I get what they did, like she smiled and then it cuts to the director, but it takes you out of it a little bit, especially if that's what they're aiming to do. I particularly liked, I think, the beginning scene. It did feel uncanny with the moving floor and the way they were moving, but I enjoyed, I think, the styling in that a lot, as well as I enjoyed that set because that set was very interesting to like try to understand. I feel like around the minute 40 seconds is when I was like, okay, there's no way this song could be a 6-minute song just because of like the simplicity of the lyrics and things like that. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. If they have more songs and you think they have better songs or something like you think is better, I will listen to it, but so far I'm not sure about this group and this hair hates me. So let's get into the next one. Oh no, not me opening a new tab. Okay, Cignature AURORA. Sorry. I don't even know the words, but it just feels like a traditional signature song. Didn't they? Was Signature the group that did Hands Up? And did they do Asa? No, this fits Signature, never mind. They do a lot of different genres. I'm literally looking up Signature's discography on the side because I feel like I know a lot of their songs. Ooh. Cute. Oh, that's hard to say. Is this like a single album or is it? You know, I'll check on the side. I like these outfits more than the beginning. They're just easier to look at versus the layering, but I do know layering is very trendy for a lot of idols, so. Oh wait, no, Cherry Bullet did Hands Up. Ooh, I think some of the layering is actually not that bad. Like, if you look at the separate pieces. The phone ad. Ooh, why did they give her this outfit as the center? That's mean. The other outfits are stunning. I cannot say that. It's very cute. I think it actually fits them pretty well based on all the songs I've heard from them. This fits them like consistently. Them singing Aurora is so funny because it's like me when I try to sing it as well. It's such a very hard word to articulate, and I don't know why exactly they said it. I feel like they should have really emphasized like Aurora Borealis like in the video if that's what they were trying to get at with the word Aurora, because I feel like in terms of that it lacks a little bit because they don't show, like they hint to it in some scenes and at the end, but I feel like if they had a stronger commitment to Aurora Borealis, it could have been better. Or I don't know, maybe their Aurora theme was for something else, like maybe not. It's definitely not Sleeping Beauty Aurora, because then I feel like then we would have seen it. So I don't know, just a lot of questions. This leaves me with a lot of questions. I think it's a cute song for them. I think it fits them. I think still my favorite song by Signature is probably their debut. No, it was their first comeback. And I remember their debut made me questionable. But I liked their comeback, and then I liked Asa. Is Asa their comeback? Okay, you know what? I'm thinking too hard. Let's get into JUZIM Tańdaý. So I reacted to their dance practice last year or so, because that's just the way it ended up being in my reaction playlist. And people, I think a few of their fans, like 2-3 people in the comments, were upset that I didn't enjoy the performance video as much and said that I should have watched the MV first, and I agree. But I do things very unorthodox on this channel. I watch videos from like 9 years ago sometimes, so. But I'm very curious to see how they do. So far, I like the aesthetic at least. And I'm not... Ooh. I like the styling. My issue with the dance practice was I didn't feel that the dance was strong. And so I don't know if that's gonna change based on me liking the aesthetic of the video. Ooh. Ooh. The dance break is better in MV. The sets are really nice. And I think this is probably not like the highest budget too, so their ability to make really nice sets is really appreciated. I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay, so that was JUZIM Tańdaý. I like the MV. I think the MV is actually very aesthetically pleasing. I like the color grading they chose. It's one that I feel like some groups try to do, but they don't always do it well, and this group did it pretty well. I like their use of budget and like how they used the sets, because even though they were repetitive sets, they had different elements, different people, and I like when groups are able to take a budget that is like quite like medium. I wouldn't say like it's small, like it's like medium budget, and make it into something really, really good. Like you don't need like a twice BTS EXO budget to make a really good MV, and I think that's what I appreciate about this song. I still not sure about the dance. I like the dance break, but there was one part towards the end after the bridge, I believe, when they all were bent over, and the member who's supposed to be in the front of the line, she takes longer to get back up to make it more cinematic, but it ended up just feeling more awkward to me than if she would have gotten up with the two members that were on her perpendicular sides. So yeah, I still feel like that's a little awkward, but overall I do think it's a great MV, and I like it better watching the MV than I did with the dance practice. But up next is the Rampage from EXILE Tribe, 100 Degrees. I saw One OK Rock is opening for someone this year, and I was like, should I go to that concert just to see them open? Then I was like, listen, no, be cost efficient. You have to want to see both artists, not just One OK Rock and then leave. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. There's a lot of body moves. Ooh, ooh, I love the piano in the background. It's not as like in your face, but I enjoy it. Why does it just fade off like that? So weird. I really like the song Shocker. I know, shocker that I like another song. I enjoy kind of this element in the song where they had very like retro vibes. It gave very early 2000s. It gave me a little like early, not like in terms of the song or genre at all, but early BTS in terms of the styling and the color grading, which is probably just early mid 2010s music, honestly. And I really liked the way they were able to infuse that in the MV. So I found that very fascinating. And it was just really fun. I was just like vibing the whole time. Sorry, I didn't look at you guys because I was just kind of vibing. This is definitely like one that can go in your playlist, my playlist for when I'm driving or like relaxing at home. But yeah, I really like that one. I think that's my favorite in the MVs of today so far. But last one is DNA Tumandy QALA. Kala? Kala? Oh, I think I would like this one. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna like this one a lot. The styling's immaculate. This might end up being my favorite. It might change our whole ranking. Hey, hey, hey. You know, I'm vibing without reading the lyrics. I should read the lyrics. No, I really like this one. It's very much my style of relaxing music. Like my playlist, you guys should see my on repeat playlist. This would fit very well into it. Also, I haven't talked about the sets, guys. Amazing. Ooh. Oh my god. Sorry. I got horrified. I got scared. I accidentally went full screen. It's literally me sitting here doing this for 4.5 minutes. I'm so sorry. My favorite song of the day has changed from one to another. I really enjoyed the song. I think the vibes are immaculate. I think the styling is great. I love the sets and their ability to create such lived-in feelings in the sets. I really love this. I'm very surprised that this is such a good song, but it feels kind of underrated with the amount of views it has versus the amount of views that I've seen in other songs. It's very surprising, but I feel like in P-pop and Q-pop, it's very normal to have these sort of like lower views but still be very popular in their countries. So I'm not, like shocked, but I'm also kind of surprised. But I'm kind of surprised that it's still very like small in comparison to like K-pop, J-pop, American pop. There's a lot of pops, okay? But overall, I really like all today's songs, but let me not say all songs. I like most of today's songs. My top two were our last two, which were by The Rampage from Exile Tribe and DNA. Those two were my favorite songs of the day. But if you guys like today's video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Only 24% of you watching are subscribed, so I'd really like for you all to hit that subscribe button down below. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.